his base would be kind of that far left radical crowd. It's seeming more and more like it's the old people and women, like middle-aged women and old people that like Plattner, and that is in a way kind of the same demographic that would like Susan Collins and would like Janet Mills. So that it's kind of an interesting twist to break it down that way. The Susan Collins, like, and this is not an excuse for her. I still feel like she hasn't really ramped up her campaign yet, and she probably should get moving on it a little bit. But I haven't really seen much from the Collins campaign. She's probably saving her ammunition for the general, I would expect, because she doesn't really have any type of primary challenger. But she does have a lot of money, and I do think there is something to the element of you start blasting out these anti-Graham Plattner ads that have everything we've talked about on here for the last 2 months. You start putting that on TV, every other commercial, especially like it'll be the beginning of football season, right when the election's coming up. I think that'll be fairly effective. So all these early polls, when you're comparing Mills to Collins and Plattner to Collins, I don't read too much into them. The sample size is pretty small. That was, 800 people. So interesting barometer, but I'm not. I wouldn't take this as gospel leading into the general election at this point.
Was it you, Graham, who sent the Blue Sky link where they said they're going to invade Maine if Plattner wins?
Yeah. It's hilarious that I'm seeing my guy Andy O'Brien, who's usually like my go-to far left guy, now being like pushing back against the even more far left Blue Sky people. It's like we're outwoking each other. It's one battle for who can outwoke the left. But yeah, the Blue Sky crowd apparently wants what was it, Canada to invade or the U.S. military to invade Maine and eradicate the Nazi problem that is Graham Plattner if he wins.
Go ahead, Joe.
My national media friend that I was referencing earlier she went to a Plattner rally on Sunday. And her first words to me, he's a really nice guy, John. And I said to her, I agree with you. He is a nice guy. To meet him is to like him. He's very pleasant. He's very accountable. But, this is a very conservative journalist who I was surprised that, that's what she said, first thing out of the gate. Wow,
oh, yes,
he's really,
I love
really
this
nice.
rock. It's one of my favorites.
I think that works in
it's
his
a cool
favor,
rock.
I
found it across the street, I believe, this one, under where the old courthouse was after they tore it down. Yeah, I think it's on one of our walks to Walgreens. It was sticking out of the ground. I had to dig for it a little bit. Yeah, it's nice looking
and I saw
up.
this with my good friend Charlie Baker in Massachusetts. When he first ran for governor, he ran as angry, Had enough was his campaign sign. And then he ran as nice Charlie.
3 minutes.
And